No. Oh, what?
All right, so the hybrid Renesis starts now. So first of all, welcome back to the channel. This is the Renesis out of my 2005, 2006 RX8. I bought this car super cheap because it needed a rebuild, and we are putting a hybrid Renesis in it. So if you don't know what hybrid Renesis is, when you swap out the rotor housings of the RX8 for rotor housings from an RX7 GSL SE. Today we're going to start with tearing down the Renesis. I'm not going to go super in detail because this is pretty well documented elsewhere. And that's not really what this is about. I'm not really showing you guys how to rebuild a Renesis. I'm just trying to show you guys what it's like owning a hybrid Renesis and if it's worth it. So let's start by tearing down this engine and determining what's salvageable and what's not. All right, so game plan is out the window. We are just removing random stuff. We got the oil filter housing off. The intake manifold's going to come off here soon. We're already starting on the water pump housing. So essentially we are just stripping the engine. There should be a couple different walkthroughs on this online, so I don't think we're gonna walk through everything, but yep, strip the engine. All right, so we've got the intake off. I didn't even notice the wiring came off, so the wiring's off. We've basically almost got the top of the engine stripped down. So next is the exhaust manifold, and then these are going to be. All right, we got the exhaust manifold off. This thing is crusty. So the 6th port for the intake manifold was actually all clogged up. It's actually up here. So that was like totally clogged up with gunk. The other side was working on it, but it was almost fully clear. So I don't know exactly what was going on with this engine. Honestly, there's been a bunch of red flags with this thing. So I bought my Milwaukee fuel impact because I wanted an impact that would break free any nut when I asked it to. So far it has failed to break loose this 400 pound-feet torqued eccentric bolt. So I got my flywheel holding tool. We're gonna send it again. Come on, Milwaukee. Come on, girl. Give her one more bump. All right, my Milwaukee has finally been defeated. All right. We put this arm on this breaker bar, and all it does is bend and bow. So we've had the bright idea to put the leg of our engine crane on as well. That should fix it. Ready? Oh no.
Pull that out a little bit. I know.
Oh, something just broke. Hold on. Oh. No, it was this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna smack my fucking car. Hold on.
I'm so scared.
Oh, we got it.
Did we get it?
Woo! If I got it.
Fuck you.
Oh, brother. So, Milwaukee. Harbor Freight breaker bar. She's a cheapo. Medium. We got Harbor Freight jack stand handle and a Harbor Freight engine crane leg. The freight, dude, never lets us down. All right. All right.
There.
Yeah.
Start preloading it. You good?
Yeah, guess it just came out. All right, my Harbor Freight breaker bar finally just gave up the ghost after, what, 5-6 years of service? I think I paid $10 for this thing. All right, so update, we already broke the nut loose because after buying the right tool, after buying the right tool for the job made this way easier. We went to Harbor Freight, they had a $25 3/4 inch breaker bar. Put this on there, put our pole on there, put our leg on there, and it came right off with basically very little effort. The 1/2 inch was just bowing so much, we were not getting hardly any torque to that nut. It really didn't take a whole lot to break off once we actually had a solid torque, a solid breaker bar. And again, this is just Harbor Freight, so it's not like it's anything high dollar. So yeah, at this point now it's time just to try to get this flywheel off, and then we're gonna start splitting the case. All right. Damn.
Put that rubber on there and then hit it with this.
Okay, cool. So we finally just got the flywheel loose. I really hope it didn't hurt the E-shaft or the rotors. Now we can officially throw this up on the engine stand. We can actually start cracking all of these bolts loose. These are all bolts that run through the entire keg, and then they're actually held on the other side. Right? Oh my God, I'm never gonna get grip.
They're cheap. They're like $5 a Harbor Freight.
Oh. Hold on, easy, killer, easy.
What's your bucket?
Oh.
What's talking about this hole?
Keep going, keep going. There you go. There. So we pulled one of these bolts out and it looks like it may have gotten really hot. Although it looks like multiple of them are like that. So I was afraid maybe there was like a localized heat source. Maybe, I don't know, excessive wear or something, but maybe that's just it. I know the rotaries run hot, so I just didn't know what to expect. So when we compression tested this engine, I watched the video back and it sure looks like it may have been damaged on, or had low compression on two faces, which means we might be finding some carnage and I'm gonna be crying. So let's see. Oh.
You're gonna
That's
take
the
it,
water jacket.
take the housing.
Oh,
Your corner seal's popped out.
give it to me straight, Luke. You see damage? It's okay. I'm not worried about seeing any of these seals. They are all junk in my eyes.
I mean, the rotor looks okay.
Ooh, we do have some scoring over here. But honestly, this doesn't feel bad. It's not catching the nail.
Here, I'm gonna dump these.
I'm feeling some scoring on the rotor housings. However, that's irrelevant to me because we are replacing them.
Rotor 2.
One.
This is 2, right?
No, this is... Oh, what the fuck was that?
It's a machine, bro.
God damn, something just cut the fuck out of me over here.
Make sure you know which one's 1 and 2.
This right here, this edge is extremely
Got
sharp.
it.
I barely touched it.
My GoPro went into photo mode after this, but essentially I found a handful of failed seals that actually chipped the corner of one of my rotors. So I essentially stopped after that, as I already knew I had quite a bit of damage. I have since replaced the failed parts and I have all of the parts sitting behind me in my garage, planning to start the rebuild in about 3 or 4 days. So stay tuned.